the damn speakers out again. Blow them out first class.
And now, Crosley Bendix, cultural reviewer and director of stylistic premonitions for the Universal Media Netweb, with today's Arts Review.
Good hello. And you know, it's been said many times that Crosley Bendix, when it comes to picking culture to click, he's never wrong. Well, if you believe that, I have a few newly discovered Van Goghs I'd like you to take a look at. The fact is, I was wrong once, right here on this program. Listen, here is what I said. But every so often, a true stylistic premonition will make itself known to me in the off-season. Not a minor precognition which I could save up for New Year's, but a major tremor of incalculable import to the future of entertainment as we will know it. Well, that might be a bit of an exaggeration. Well, such a premonition has occurred, unfortunately. And tonight, I'm not only informing you of this stylistic premonition, I am hosting the very thing I'm talking about. Yes, tonight I am justly proud to present live the next big thing in the future of organized sound. You might as well believe me. As I've noted, I do not abuse my position as director of stylistic premonitions. I don't resort to casual speculation or mere guessing when I present something as a cultural breakthrough which will change the face of style itself. Well, it just goes on and on and on and on. Expectations are suddenly overturned by cultural visionaries who... I really don't know what got into me. Music today, of course, is an amalgamated synthesis. Here's a whole section on the history of music. We can pass by that. Guillotine as it lopped off the heads of... Yes, that was the European part. Far side of the Dead Sea. Yes, on and on it went. I really don't understand what got into me that night. Half-breed jug bands. Yeah, still the history of music here. Let me get on to the part where I was really wrong. We are presenting live from our broadcast studio a group of utterly brilliant and completely original musical innovators who will expose their unique accomplishments for the first time anywhere. These are not just people with a new idea. These are true geniuses who have moved beyond... This is all just highly overstated. Standards. Tonight, you may feel just like a veteran used car salesman. Well, you feel like that every night. In other words, if the following program makes you question your very sanity... And it will. Pipe dream. Pipe dream. That's it. Pipe dream. Their name is Pipe Dream. Pipe dream. But now don't let this innocuously mundane name fool you. Well, you might as well, because they don't fool anybody. Door of false security. Let's just move on here. I really don't think this is worth rehearing. Like most of you, he had no ideas, nothing to say. Well, I guess that about sums it up. I really, anyway, they're back again tonight. Pipe Dream is here again. But this time, everything's different. The Cold War is over, the Hubble telescope is up and blurry, spray butter is a reality, and my better judgment is back in gear. You know, I have never been so wrong about anything ever in my life before. But for once, the public is correct. Pipe Dream does deserve the complete neglect they have been enjoying over the past year. And why not? This band turned out to be way out of their depth, even in the shallowness of their own illusions. Every time they attempt to make a public appearance, it is ruined by mass throw-ups. They've missed many gigs they were never even booked for because they literally don't know where any place is, what time it is, or what a booking is. Their instruments, which none of them can play, are made out of cardboard. No one in Pipe Dream can write in any known language. Their lyrics are words picked at random from a dictionary, but the meanings don't concern them. They don't even know that words have meanings. I could go on and 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 on in a vain attempt to sum up the level of incompetence at work here. But let's move on to personal hygiene. These are dirty, rotten, filthy, half-human beings who never wash, never brush, never clip, and never change. They are infested with lice, fleas, ticks, and worms of every variety. Open sores spew out a continuous flow of pungent green pus into their puke-encrusted rags. Their grotesque faces are covered with inflamed lumps and hairy warts, while their egg-shaped skulls are full of cracks. Mr. Metallurgy, the group's pathetic leader, has only stumps for hands, so he simply pretends to play by chewing on his cardboard instrument unsuccessfully since he has no teeth. They all defecate constantly and giggle hysterically as they squish their misshapen feet in the filth they stand in. Let me tell you, my nose is pinched. So, this will be a terrible ordeal for all who listen, and certainly for those of us forced to be here in the studio with them. I deeply apologize to all those who don't have the guts to turn this off now. I guess if this wasn't over the edge, this would never be happening. That's the only explanation I can think of. Well, I don't think we can delay any longer. It's really time, I guess, for their first piece, Pipe Dream, live on Over the Edge.
You've been listening to cultural reviewer and social critic Crosley Bendix.
All right, quiet, quiet, quiet. We're fun. We're trying to play the song. Thanks. Necessary nothing. Complexity
But this fellow's just a part of the generation gap. He just doesn't understand us kids. But this fellow's just a part of the generation gap. He just doesn't understand us kids.
Good hello.
Good evening.
Well, what did you think? That was the first piece by our live band here tonight. Unfortunately, Pipe Dream.
Just walked in.
It was, nice time changes.
And you know, Frank?
Nice time changes. Is that the best you can say?
Well, you asked my opinion. Being honest.
And, you know,
Would you like to talk to a member of the band?
Rick and, you know, Dave D?
Here's Rick and Dave D is here.
And the fabulous, famous metallurgy.
Here is Rick or Dave D's, is it? Which one?
What are you? You're
Rick.
We have a fan of yours on the phone. He likes your time changes. Now, would you explain those time changes? Like, exactly what were they? Was that a 10-4-3-2-1, or what was it?
That was 8.5, 3x4, 986.
I see. And,
No, actually, I wrote the songs on acoustic guitar, so it's like set for acoustic.
So it really has nothing to do
so
with what.
that's why it came out so badly. Is that-
Yeah, that's why it came out so horribly. It's like I wrote the song on acoustic and it was supposed to be electric, and you can't change it. That's why it's so bad.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it's not understandable, but I guess we'll have to accept it just like we
Yeah,
have
I'm
to
sorry.
accept
Next time
everything
it'll be
else
better.
that
I'm
comes
sorry.
along anytime at all.
Okay.
Well,
And here's Rick Dees. What do you have to say?
Well, I don't do nothing but load their equipment, so I can't say much about the creative, artistic sort of part, you know. So you better ask somebody else, like the metallurgy guy.
All right, we will.
Don't ask metallurgy.
Hello, you're on the air with Pipe Dream, the last big thing to ever be a nothing.
I highly disagree.
You highly disagree. You sound like the editor of that stupid newsletter they put out all the time and stuff in my mailbox, messing it all up.
That's not Josephine. No way. Josephine has a really high, shrill voice that cuts through the airwaves.
Josephine doesn't exist.
I highly disagree. I think that it's got a lot of clever musical stuff. You know, it's real clever.
How did you like the time changes? Weren't they exquisite?
I think the singer reminds me of Rick Ocasek from the Cars.
I couldn't
Again?
hear him.
No way.
Again?
Yes.
Do you have a request for another piece?
He's not
there?
as skinny as Rick
They're
Ocasek.
already
Phoning on the
defined.
dance floor. Phoning on the dance floor.
Rick
definitely.
Ocasek uses drugs. too.
Phoning on the dance floor.
No, farting on the dance floor.
Farting.
Phoning.
Oh, that's a lot
We
later.
here on the radio, we call it phoning on the dance floor.
That's when people start to fall asleep.
You mean you can't say the other word? What is this?
Well, that's the one I can think of at the moment. Or Reggae Man, definitely.
Which one of those are
Wait
you
a
prepared to
minute.
do?
What are we going to do?
I think we can do phoning on the dance floor or
I
something.
think Billy
Okay.
Bob Boyd is an idea over
Either
there.
one, I don't
Let
care.
me go.
Keep it a good work.
Thank you for that request.
Okay.
Do you have a cool request for Pipe Dream? A quick one.
Free bird!
Free bird. Free bird.
Well, that's not in our concert repertoire, son.
Time for one more request just before they start playing here.
Yeah, I want to hear a song called Mom by Discographer.
A what?
I want to hear that song called Mom by Discographer.
They don't do any cover songs, I don't believe.
Oh no,
We don't have any covers except, well, we had one at Gilligan's Island a while back, but
Hey, wait a
it
minute.
would take a while to resurrect that
I
one.
told you guys, I want to hear Mom by Discographer, or I'm gonna, if you guys don't,
You gonna do what? I got my shotgun rack on my pickup. You come on down
come on,
here.
you
I'll
mean to
talk
tell
to you
me
about that.
you mean to tell me you haven't heard of a band called Discographer?
All right, let's stop all this nonsense and do the song.
We're going to play Farting on the Dance Floor.
Phoning on the dance floor. And if you have any calls, it's 848-4425. This is the song for you. We take phone-ins on the dance floor. Here they go, phoning on the dance floor. Here it is, phoning on the dance floor. Here it is.
Okay.
Okay, Bill. You see, Bill, it's like I'm still trying to do it. Okay, and I've almost got her convinced, but it'll take me a few minutes. And yes, I know I'm talking to you on the radio, and it's really cool, isn't it? Anyways, hi everybody out there in television land. This is Dr. Dave, and I have a large rotating potato on my head. And in fact, I'm completely naked and covered in honey. Anyway,
Tyler.
this is KPFA, of course.
No, you're not. You're in your home.
Who, what?
You're in your home where it's dark.
I'm in my home and it's very dark. In fact,
Do the lyrics start pretty soon here? Or, oh, there we go.
I am rolling around on the ground now.
Let's just fade ourselves out.
My potatoes are becoming very warm now.
Listen to the music. All commit suicide.
And I know that's painful though. Unless you, of course, have a nuclear weapon.
Someone take me out tonight.
I hate it.
Take me out tonight.
I hate it.
Someone take me out.
I hate it.
Take me out tonight. Hey, you come over and dance with me. I'm waiting in the corner here, can't you see? I'm trying to wait you so patiently, but you're looking just as sweet as a girl can be.
Shocking baby.
Come over and dance with me. Come over.
But they said there was something about them more than the words of a song.
Come over and dance with me.
For the beat. For the beat.
Forward, tap your right, back. Tap your left. Forward, tap your right, to the right.
I can't get no satisfaction. The whole night long, no one can.
Tap left, left.
Someone spilled coke on my brand new shirt.
Tap right.
It's a hopeless life.
Single side step, up on your toes. Click, click, to forward, to back it, the 4 count. Pivot, back up, start all over again.
I'm trying to make some girl. Shock it to me, baby. Let's stand the line together, make love like the fire. Give me what you got. But they said there was something that got them more than the words of the song. But they said there was something that got them more than the words of the song.
No more.
Hit it and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now just take me out.
Tap. Quick, quick, quick. Slow, slow, slow. Yep.
But they said there was something that got them more than the words of the song.
He just doesn't understand us kids. And he's just trying to take something away from us that rightfully belongs to us.
Went to see you at the Opera House. Prima night of deflator mouse. French conductor and Italian makeup. I wonder when you're gonna wake up. Well, guess I was wrong in the first place when I saw you with all that sweat on your face. Well, on stage you were all the rage. What happened? By the time the second curtain fell, I could tell it wasn't going real well. Reach for notes that you couldn't hit, and the understudy's costume didn't fit well. Guess I was wrong in the first place when I saw you with all that sweat on your face. Well, on stage you were all the rage. What happened?
Hello? Is President Bush in? This is Dan Quayle. You're running the show? My God, we should all get down on our knees.
Hi, I'm Dan Quayle's love child.
I have a little 8-year-old girl. I have a couple of other children too, but I have a little 8-year-old girl. She'll be 8 Monday. Now just suppose that she were here tonight And somehow she had gotten a hold of a razor-sharp knife. I knew it would slit your throat just as quick as anything. And she had that knife on the end of a string, and she was swinging it around, you know, not knowing what it was going to do. And it was coming close to your head. And I said, well, you say, you're a daddy, do something. I said, I don't want to inhibit her personality.
Eight, four, 4, 2, 5. Quit.
Let's talk about wine.
You know, I got a request. It's like Last Train to Clarksville by the Monkees did that, but I want you to do this with like a Latin beat, you know, where you have the bass going.
All right, that's Last Train to Fartsville with a Latin beat. You guys can do that, is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, they're going to try that right now.
Yeah, and I want to hear a nice strong Montuno.
All right, here it is.
Okay, Alec. You want me to sing The
ready?
Last Train to Clarksville?
No, that's the Last Train to Fartsville. I mean, Phonesville.
The Last Train to Phonesville.
That's right. Go ahead. Here it is. He's doing the music. You guys can fill in with a word or two.
Take the last train to Clarksville, Phonesville.
This is really
Take
good.
the last train to Phonesville.
This is excellent, isn't it? Isn't it, listening audience? Isn't this just terrific?
Take the last train to Phonesville, folks. They never taught us the rest of the words, so we're going to have to...
Well, then I guess that's the end of it.
Have you ever been around a person who has been whining for a long time?
Hey, you know that guy that wanted to hear that song called Moms by Discographer? That song is great. Come on, you gotta play it.
We don't have to. You'll have to.
No, okay, I'll do it.
Where is it? Go ahead.
Okay, here it goes. You're acting like a mom, and a mom's got no brains. You're a bunch of puppets that think they gotta claim. Future history is a tragedy. Change will not come for humanity. A future history feels the flame edge, and this is so.
All right, you heard it. You're in the band.
I don't want her to feel like I'm taking anything away from her that is rightfully hers.
Okay, are we ready to go? You guys?
So I don't think I'll say anything. You duck. So I don't think I'll say anything. You duck. You say, you're crazy fool, do something about it.
Start.
Deliver me from half to conversion.
way. I don't need to walk like you do. I listen to what you say. You got no handle on me. It's all in my brain. So don't you see I've got my pain. That's all I need. An acquired taste for pain. You gotta know just what it's like before you take your first bite. An acquired taste for pain. Removing your freedom of life. You can't resist or it won't exist. Don't you just want to pull out the burning knife? You tell me what I need. Why don't you break the chains? It's only the circumstance that makes me this way. You got no handle on me. It's all in my brain. So don't you see I've got my pain. That's all I need. An acquired taste for pain. You gotta know just what it's like before you take your first bite. An acquired taste for pain. Removing your freedom of life. You can't resist or it won't exist. Don't you just want to pull out the burning knife? Da-da-da.
You see, the music is only a manifestation of a general philosophy. You see, the music is only a manifestation of a general philosophy. The music only shows what the philosophy is. And so what we want to talk tonight is not only the music, but
intellectually retarded, you're morally reprehensible, vulgar, insensitive, selfish, stupid, you have no taste, a lousy sense of humor, and you smell.
When you are around a person who has been whining for a long time, how do you feel? What do you think? What do you do?
You're not even interesting enough to make me sick.
When you are around a person who is whining, you may be irritated and become upset.
You're not even interesting enough to make me sick.
Deliver me from having to converse with insane people, oh Lord. Deliver me from having to make an insane person understand something.
You're not even interesting enough to make me sick.
Oh Lord.
the philosophy that goes along with it. And I hope we can make some things clear. Let me begin with a rather bold statement, all right?
Deliver me from having to go anywhere with an insane person. Deliver me from having to take an insane person out to dinner.
You tell me the kind of music you like to listen to, and the kind of music you like to perform, and I'll tell you what kind of person you are.
Next morning while drinking coffee, you look at me and I feel like a junkie.
going to believe this, but there's someone else here tonight. Someone who we haven't seen in a long, long time. He's pointing his big fisheye lens at me right now. His name? Oh, the weatherman, that's right. He's here tonight filming this whole thing for posteriors everywhere.
He said, now, wait a minute. You mean that you can tell by the music I listen to what I am? Exactly.
Deliver me from having to wave at or smile at an insane person. And Lord, deliver me from having to make love to an insane person. Because, oh Lord, insane people make me uncomfortable. And oh Lord, deliver me from having to be, from ever being left alone with an insane person.
With a ninth sign, you can be the popular one around the home or at school.
I base it not only on a number of quotes I'm going to give on to you later on tonight. And the quotes I'll be giving you, incidentally, are quotes by rock performers.
Sentimental kind of thing. I know that man that was talking about that song Knobs by Dissolver. And he's a very inclusive individual that has relegated himself to the manifestations of the universe. Now, I don't want to deal with any kind of inclusive degenerate that...
Deliver me from having to live
Don't
next
talk to
to
me
an
that way,
insane
that
person.
young man. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. And if you're trying to make me angry, I don't want to get angry, Chester. I really don't. I want you to calm down. I want you to use your intellect.
I don't want to have to drive an insane person somewhere in a car. And Lord, I hope I never have to decide whether I'm going to allow my daughter to marry an insane person.
You have a winning personality, good manners, a sense of humor.
By rock composers, by rock critics. I'm not going to quote any preachers to you tonight. I'm going to give you what the rock performers themselves say their music is.
Rock and roll music leads to a destruction of the normal inhibitory mechanism of the cerebral cortex and permits easy acceptance of immorality and disregard of all moral norms.
Hey guys, I'm calling from Santa Barbara, and I hope we're not in receptacle mode because I don't have any earphones and I'm not even listening to what's going on, but I did want to know what was happening, and to clear up a little confusion. First of all, I wanted to say that I thought I was caller number one, and I know that the Lenny Bruce mix-up and all of that.
All right, now hold on just a moment here. Apparently we have a tremendous amount of confusion surrounding this whole Lenny Bruce shtick. Are you or are you not caller number one?
Well, when you were saying caller number one at the beginning, I was caller number one.
Well, yes, and you're the one that originally sent the tapes that got lost, correct?
No, you didn't accept my tapes because I was in Santa Rosa. But I thought you said that I was supposed to send you tapes. But then I listened to the Slowdown show again and then realized that I am not caller number one.
Uh-huh. Apparently you're not, because your tapes were not of excellent quality, right?
Right.
All right, well, you were caller nothing. You had nothing to do with any of this, and I don't know why you're talking to me at this moment. However, there is a great deal of confusion surrounding the other two people, one of which is supposed to be sending me tapes, which I haven't received yet, although maybe he sent them, and those two have been stolen by the post office because Lenny Bruce is in such great demand by postal workers.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that a weird sort of predicament.
Maybe he hasn't sent them yet. Maybe he's just lazy. Maybe he's taking his time. Maybe he didn't have any blank cassettes. Who knows the reason? But I haven't received them yet. If you're listening, you who are going to send them. Now, the other guy, who was caller number 1, already sent me the tapes. They got lost. They were stolen by postal workers. And now I'm going to get this second set from this other guy and make him a set too and send them back. But you have nothing to do with any of this.
Well, see, at the beginning, you called me caller number 1.
Well, that was a terrible mistake, and only the second mistake.
I called it.
Now, that was the second mistake that I've ever made in my life, and you'll have to forgive me. The first one was thinking that Pipe Dream was a great band. But I had never heard them when I said that. Yes, it's Pipe Dream number 2 here, and except everything's different.
That's actually what I was calling for, to see what was going on, because I'm not listening to it.
Well, then, what would you want to know what's going on for since you're not even listening?
Well, because every Thursday night I religiously listen to the show, and, recently I have been.
Well, why can't you listen tonight?
Because I'm in Santa Barbara.
Oh, you're in Santa Barbara.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Well, but you just had to call anyway to find out what was happening and what you're missing, right?
Right.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. That just warms the posterior of my heart. Well, how's the weather down there? Are we at war yet?
The weather is overcast and warm.
Oh, well,
And a nice breeze.
I hope.
Actually outside the house where I'm staying.
Are you just surfing, swimming, relaxing, having a nice time down there on the beach?
Well, I haven't been on the beach. I'm kind of in limbo right now because I'm homeless.
Oh, I see.
I think, you know what? I think, one of the reasons why I got kicked out of my house.
Why is that?
For listening to your show.
Yeah, late at night and keeping everyone upset and disturbed.
Turning Santa Rosa purple is what got me in trouble, I think.
Well, you won't have to worry much longer. Just keep your draft card in order, and you should be out of the country soon.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe I should get a really high-powered blender antenna to get. Is there any other possible way to get your show?
Tan, khaki. Tan and khaki, I think, is the camouflage of the future. Desert colors.
Okay.
What was that question? Is there any other way?
Is there any other way to get the show other than FM wave?
You can pick it up on satellite, but you have to be in space.
Well, that's a possibility. I wouldn't be bothering neighbors then.
This station, for the duration of this program, is being played by Wang Tool up on the moon at Tycho Station. His program up there every week repeats ours over his giant 17 million watt transmitter, which broadcasts to all the people in space.
So they're just digging it.
However, you're not supposed to know that because all that takes place in the future, but I happen to know about it because I write the whole thing.
Oh, that's cool. Well, this is on the air then, right?
Oh, no, we're not on the air. Did you want to go on the air?
Well, actually, this is actually better.
Have a seat, grab some headphones. We're going to go to commercial here while we get settled, and we'll be back
Are you
with
serious?
David
Do you
Gilmour,
really
Tony
think
Banks,
I would
Mike
be
Ruff-
talking to you in this ridiculous voice if we weren't on the air? Well, this call must be costing you... No, this is Crosley.
Oh, Crosley.
Yes.
I haven't talked to you before, I don't think.
Well, it's a pleasure, and it's all over, because right now I've got to go to someone else, and your phone bill must be terrible.
Oh, no.
Well, so from now on, you're caller number 2, except I shouldn't have to refer to you for any reason whatsoever.
Right.
All right. Have a nice time.
Have a nice time.
Francis Rossi, Rick Parfitt, and Dave D. And the number again is 1-800-ROCKERS. I'm Jim Ladd. We'll be right back. People who you're going to hear live on Saturday in what is probably the biggest concert event of 1990. Now, I know that sounds a little presumptuous to say that at the beginning of the decade, but if you've heard the lineup of talent, Genesis, Pink Floyd, Status Quo, Robert Plant, Elton John, Paul McCartney, the list goes on and on. We tried to get some big names to put in here, but we just got these B bands instead. Anyway, we'd like to have you to be a part of this event, so you're welcome to call us at 1-800-ROCKERS. That's R-O-C-K. Well, you probably know that, 1-800-ROCKERS, and we'll take some of your questions. You can talk live with Dave Gilmour, Tony Banks, Mike Rutherford from Genesis. We will get out to you guys. I know you're out at the farm. And Rick Parfitt and Francis Rossi from Status Quo. Dave, welcome to the show.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, can we hear your lame excuse for being late?
Well, no one told me it was live. I just drove down here and I thought, hell, I mean...
Good for you.
I thought we were taping it, and then you were going to chop out the bad bits afterwards.
I understand. No. They're keeping all my bad bits, so we're going to keep yours as well.
How did we say he was sick? Mentally. We said we sent him to a mental institution. The second way music affects you is mentally. It affects your mind. It affects the way you think.
Old Mary. We call them status quo over here. You know?
See, we're British.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that'll do.
Oh, well.
Thanks for the plug, Dave.
You know, we're still learning the language, 200 years, and it's still hard for us. Pink Floyd got the award in 75.
Did we? No. Entirely wrong, Jim. Bad research. 1980, I think.
1980, because it was for the wall, wasn't it? So
That's
75.
for another record label that didn't come out till 1979, so getting the A75 award for it would have been...
The only reason you showed up was to bust my chops, wasn't it, Dave? Let's get that straight.
Hey, Jim.
What is that, we've asked some of the other guys, what does that mean to you to have that award at home? I mean, this is not a paperweight or a doorstop. This is something pretty special.
It's a one-off award, Dave, that just goes once a year. It's happened, about 15 times now. It was, what can I say? Always pleased to get them.
Do you have any personal involvement with the Nordhoff Robbins Foundation other than playing the gig?
We've been supporting them for most of the time that they've been going, yes, in the small way that they've been doing. I mean, one of our shows last year, in fact, at the Doctor's Arena was part of the money from that.
I see. We were talking earlier about the extraordinary way that music, it's just about the only way to reach some of these children and help raise them up.
I suppose the most obvious manifestation of this would be when you go into a restaurant or into a store.
I would think so, and maybe some kickers and some other bonuses, but they also get guarantees in advance that they might get a $5 million advance against their royalties.
Your generosity draws admiration, affection from others. You're the optimistic side of the zodiac.
Did you know that the kind of restaurant you're in is determined very much by the kind of music they play?
Wait, make that triple.
It's like he's not a conformist and he never had any friends, so he loves this song.
Noise, what it is, what it does to you.
It's true, that's the true speech.
What? Speak up!
That's stretching it.
Can't hear you! Can't hear you! Noise, what it is, what it does to you.
I think the beat chord is in the home track.
Oh, Noise, what it is, what it does to you.
Clocks, bells, and whistles.
Don't play beat.
That loud music in the greasy spoon is what gives you the indigestion. It's not just the beat.
Don't play beat. Beat is the Antichrist. 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 Don't play beat. Play beat.
What? Where are you?
2, 3, 4. Roger. Come down off the wall. Roger. I think you're gonna fall. Dude, come Come on, just be a man.
3 chords.
Total of 3. There you go. Just a little too big, Roger. You've outgrown that wig, Roger. Get off your horse. Symbolic, of course. That's how we wrote the song, but it was a good beginning.
You may think that the person is not fun to be with.
Oh, we've been working on a cover for a while. It was Jimi Hendrix's Purple Haze. It's a very sensitive version. Lately things don't seem the same. I don't know the rest of the song, but it was a good beginning, we thought.
Haze, all in my mind.
Like some Jimi Hendrix here, huh?
Excuse me while I kiss this guy.
Yeah.
What? I can sing. I know Hey Joe.
Oh, really? Hey, Joe? How about Killer Joe? You know Killer Joe? And, you know, and actually, in all truth, I really am a trombone player. And my trombone is not really my can.
Hey, Joe. Where you going with that?
Hey, my name is actually Mike, not Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Say what? What y'all say, Mark? Joe. Hey. Hello. Testes, 1, 2.
Gonna shoot my woman down.
Testes, 1, 2.
Giselle.
Hello.
Apathy.
Because they found that not only does your respiratory system respond to that much sound, not only does your skin color change, not only does your pulse rate change, but your digestive system stops working at 90 decibels.
More sound in less space.
These demonstrations represent typical noise situations.
Noise?
So the reason your body can't digest that food is because the music's so loud. All I'm trying to say with all of this is that music affects you physically and mentally.
You're overreacting.
At parties, you're a good mixer because you like to be on the move. You're eager and enthusiastic. Your friends often think of you as being young. You're motivated toward higher learning. Publishing, thinking of far-off places. Higher forms of education intrigue you.
You see? About once every 5 years, I try to take my wife to the store, get her a dress. I figure I owe it to her. Even more startling than this is the use of music in mental hospitals.
Means it's recouped against each unit they sell, but if they don't ever have to return that.
Because of your desire for continual activity and love of freedom, Sagittarius, you should always have something to do. You can't be restless.
As a matter of fact, a lot of problems with sexual intimacy can be cleared through application of the proper music. Much musical research went into the making of one of the newer products on the modern-day market, Encore, for the man who just can't get it up. Yes, especially frequencies that run at about 2 megahertz up at a volume of about 45 or 50 decibels can affect male hormone imbalances, so common among today's modern yuppie. As further research will show, perhaps frequencies on the higher end can be of some use to today's frigid woman as well. Yet, women, you are not the only ones in today's modern sexual dysfunctioning game.
This is KPFA and KPFB in Berkeley, KFCF in Fresno. You're listening to the Terrible, Awful, Disgusting Pipe Dream Show.
This is receptacle programming.
Right?
The receptacle number is area code 415-848-4425.
Right?
When your phone stops ringing, you're on the air.
Correct?
A word to the wise. When you call receptacle programming, you become just another element within an ongoing mix of many elements.
Right?
It is not going to stop when you call, and we are not here to respond to you, so don't say hello.
Hello?
Receptacle programming simply allows you, the listeners, to add programming elements of your own to the broadcast mix in progress.
Like boogie, oogie, oogie.
The duration of your call depends on how well it fits into what is already going on. Therefore, interacting with the program is crucial. Since you cannot hear the entire mix in your telephone, we strongly recommend the following technique.
Yeah?
Once we punch you in, listen to the program through headphones tuned to KPFA, and use your telephone like a microphone. This allows you to hear not only your own input, but also everything we may be doing at the same time. In stereo. Once you are technically in tune with the receptacle mix, you still may not last long if you do not grasp the compositional process at work here.
Right?
We call it conversational composition. This is a live, spontaneously organized mix of separate sound elements which progresses in time much like a conversation among several people. No one knows when anyone else might speak or what they might say, but it works because of one thing.
Yes?
The pause.
Ah!
Once you are in our mix, you should be listening for holes in which to inject your input, and pausing to let other elements come through.
No.
That's good, see? Just jump in where you hear a pause.
Okay.
Remember, you are not the subject of receptacle programming. You are being allowed to help compose it.
Yes, one.
Continuously plowing over everything around you without pausing to listen is the quickest path to a disconnect. And again, proper technique is nearly impossible if you do not listen with headphones when you call. This is your basic guide to receptacle programming. Call 848-4425.
Now, I have something to say.
Go ahead. Through the vast trackless wastes of starlit space, licensed to ride the solar winds. This is the Universal Media Network.
My God. It's really them. This is Ronald Redball, and I can't believe you let them on again. It's really them there in the studio again after their last horrible show.
Ronald.
Yes,
Yes, hi, Ronald.
I can't fly.
How are you
Did
doing?
you bribe him?
Hmm?
Did you do something horrible to him that made you let him on the show or something?
Yes, you should see where his arm is right now.
That's really scary. It's almost funny. Did you write that one down in advance so you'd have at least one funny joke for the show in advance? Like, you're so... Oh, God.
I hate it!
Can't
Oh, my
believe
gosh.
this is happening.
Oh, gee. Then, Ronald, when are you going to do a show so that we can see how an over the edge show should be
Yes,
done?
Ronald, when are you going to do a show?
as soon as possible. I'm still out to sea. I'm still drowning or something.
Well, I thought it was going to be sooner than that.
Well?
Well, once again, Ronald Redball, my alter image, the dwarf reviewer himself, Mr. Bosley Krendix, he has failed once again in a long train of failures, an endless sea of failures that he swims in. Once again, failing to come through with a promise. Once again, dropping to the depths of despair and disappointment and disillusionment.
And you should see him in real life.
Yeah, right. Like, this is any better than any show. You should see pages and pages. EdgeCon 95, when it's probably going to be done, and it's really big. It takes up the whole room.
I believe everything you're saying,
Isn't that what he said yesterday?
Like heck I do.
And the day before?
Can't believe just because Metallurgy started talking to me like I was Redball that you believe me too, Tom. You guys are so silly.
You've been working on this EdgeCon deal for about 4.5 years now. I keep hearing about the paperwork and seeing nothing.
Ronald
nothing.
He promised me that he wouldn't call tonight, and yet he couldn't hold back. Why? Because he listens to every word that I utter.
Let us listen to Ronald Redball's
Listen to him.
slowed down dial tone. Here it is.
Listen
This
to
is
him.
typical of Ronald Redball.
He melted.
Even when he uses the phone, the whole thing just sounds bad.
He melted into
That's Ronald Redball.
his phone. Listen to him, folks.
He's going away now, probably never to return.
This noise is not the way of it. Hello, caller.
Yeah, will you listen to me?
Okay, well, I used to live in my house all by myself, and I was like really messed up because this was before I found Bob, and it was terrible. You know, I had my shades drawn all the time, and my television was on, and I would cuddle on the floor in the corner next to the heater, and I would watch soap operas all day. And I had this dog, and I used to do strange things with this dog. And I won't tell you any more about that because it's sick, and it's kind of painful for me to recall. You know, and you know, it was terrible. I thought that people were walking around on my roof, and I would look out the windows.
Kaleidoscope.
And I would hear people across the street laughing, and I thought they were laughing at me. It was terrible.
A single frame road is a good gimmick.
Call me lazy, always lying around. Always kinda dizzy, something's got me down. I yell out, hey, don't kick up my ground. But I see Horizon's prophet not yet found. We are zealots of apathy, lost in wasted infamy. Credit was given where credit was due. Now can you see who's left to sue?
Mr. Nobody.
With a northern string, I begin no word said, but there's something very eastern in my head. No point pushing on, we'll all be dead. It's just mud and sea and apathy. We are zealots of apathy, lost in wasted infamy. Credit is given where credit is due. Now can you see who's left to sue? and around. Always kinda dizzy, something's got me down. I'd yell out, hey, don't kick up my ground, but I see horizon's prophet, not yet found. We are zealots of apathy, lost in wasted infamy. Credit was given where credit was due. Now can you see who's left to sue?
Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody. I hate it!
You may decide that you do not want to be around the person.
I'm getting out of here.
But you are adaptable.
Fill it up and check the oil, please. Put a G.I. in your tank. Must be used. What time? Look into a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to be here there on Saturday. Why do you want? I thought it was kind of an alternative. You think you want there? Cut off. I think Bobby did okay on any weeknight. I know a couple of trades there. Shots of a picture of her with long hair. You need to get 50 or 60 really kind of culture-type people. I don't know. Shots of a striking, somewhat odd-looking. I'll check back with you in a little while. Heavily made up. Oh, this is it! At last I'm writing something that can push everybody out of the way. I'll sail and I'll sail on the big ocean trip. Oh, he's taking another ocean liner. Hey, out of my way! I'm in an ocean liner too. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm going to pass you. Hey, watch out for those big rocks on the shore. I'm nasty. Productive and contrasting shot against the same girl. Well, that was almost a song. I almost danced. Wouldn't have wanted to, which is probably why I didn't, but there was something so irresistible about the drum pattern. Well, Gordon, got yourself half a winner maybe, only it's not the best song. One of those jams. The drumstick, ladies and highs, the drummer wants to twirl it in the air. Oh, that's right, drum machine. It's the computer pattern.
Consistency is not one of your strong points.
Oh, Casey. My pattern's
So
written in
it's
the stars.
advisable to develop a sustained effort.
Cares about you two anyway. Oh, Gordon, taking your coffee break. I love ya. And you still can't recognize anybody's voice. That was so obviously not Ronald Redball. Anyone listening to the show for more than half a year could tell that it was not Ronald Redball.
Plus endurance. You should cultivate moderation in your activities. Get rest and develop concentration and the ability to relax.
They call it psychotherapeutic music. And this is being done all over the country. In fact, right now there's an organization called Recordings for Recovery, which is sending music all over the world to hospitals with the idea that the music has a therapeutic effect upon the patients. When they first began it, about 16 years ago, the way they would do it, working with a musicologist and a psychiatrist, they would have a musician come and play a certain kind of music for a certain patient, figuring that maybe that music would reach into that patient's background and reach him when nothing else could, and they got some startling results. I wish I had time to share some of the case histories with you that I have. Some patients say that they thought would never get out of the mental hospital, they were able to release in just a few months. I mean, absolutely startling thing. However, some of the patients got worse instead of better. Now, if you've been around psychiatrists very much, and I hope you have, but if you have, you know right away what they did.
And now, here's our new host, the Weatherman.
I don't know what's going to happen. Waiting for my camera battery to charge. Which one of these inputs is a telephone? Which one? Can I say this one? And it's one of these. Oh my God. Let me... There we go. That's better. Okay. What? Oh yeah, I forgot how to do it. I'll let him do it. Okay. Now the reason it's just level. Who's there? I'm real dumb.
Albert wants to hear the
Why is that? Can I change this? What is this?
Pardon?
Ooh, oh. There we go. Say a few more things.
A few more things?
There, now I'm getting it right.
Oh, that's good.
Is that about how you really sound?
Just about?
It's not like that, though. Oh, okay, now I think I'm there. I'm right at... I'm at 0. Now say something.
I'm a 10.
Oh.
Definitely.
Hello, Tracy.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Ow! I didn't even know that was a girl all this time. How dumb.
We did.
Of course it's not a girl.
I'm afraid we missed the song that Albert wanted to hear. We want to please Albert.
Yes.
Hello?
Is this somebody you guys know?
This is something that these two guys know, and I just heard a lot about, but I don't know.
Maybe you ought to get to know.
I think I should.
Tracy, listen to this.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi. I can't hear anything. It's really hard to hear.
That's okay. We can't hear anything either.
Do you
so.
have your headphones on?
No.
Put your headphones on and use your telephone.
This is receptacle programming.
You're online.
Mrs. K.
Wait, can I
Hello.
can I turn up my stereo?
The delay may confuse you.
You need our permission to do
I
that.
think there's a delay right now.
Let's see.
Yeah, now I'm
This isn't a
starting to
government office. There's no delay.
Let's see.
Hey,
Witty.
I jammed KGO before.
Can I
Yeah.
put somebody
Tell him the
up?
range of that
Speaking
jam.
Speaking of telephone caller delay, I've jammed KGO.
You want to know his name?
Albert.
That one's
Albert
still
wants to hear
going.
Suburban Blues.
Let's stop that.
Albert wants to hear Suburban Blues. Get your
Suburban
guitar,
Blues.
Tim.
Yes.
Go ahead and play it on the electric.
Can I let somebody else talk?
Put it on the
Would it
when we
be
have-
okay, or are you still talking to them?
We're working on it. We're working on it. Working on Suburban Blues. We
We
can cut you off the air now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
I'm sorry. Here I go.
Hello, caller.
Yes. You guys are taking requests.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Well, we know
To
it.
some extent.
Dedication to?
Defecation 2?
Defecation, yeah.
Son, you lose big time.
I'll make it up. I'll make it up, okay?
I want to send this out to my girlfriend Tammy.
I'll make up a song for you, okay?
Would you?
This one's just for Tammy.
She's beautiful and I love her.
Tammy, I love you better than defecation. Defecation.
I'm hard.
I love you better than urination. And you know what a relief that
Hey man,
is.
how do you guys know that this is what we do? I mean, do you guys watch
Do some kind of strange and beautiful.
window into my bedroom at night?
Yes, we do.
You do?
I wonder what your voice is normal at.
Well,
wait a minute.
Actually,
Oh.
if you turn it up, I can sound a lot like Alvin from Chipmunk.
I see. So I'm mixing it. Where's the... Oh, I see. That's pretty good. Now, where's that sound?
It's kind of hard to hear right now.
Number 7, okay.
There it goes.
No, it isn't number 7.
Is there like a plus and then a minus side or?
Yeah, you're about minus
How do you
70
know that? I feel
right
kind
now.
of down right now. I'm going to be singing the
70
blues.
70 what?
That's... I wonder if that's 70 hertz. Now you're 0. I'm going to bring you up real high pitched.
Oh, so I should sound...
That's about plus 300 right now.
That sounds funny.
Just play it. Just play
I
it.
gotta watch out, you're overloading. I haven't done this for years.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Now I'm bringing you back to normal.
Okay, yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Well, let's see.
it felt good, really. For a minute there.
I think I want to move on to somebody else. Could I do that?
Do it. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Welcome.
Oh, there we go.
Howdy.
Can you hear me?
Happy voice.
Yes.
Oh, we can all hear
A
you.
little bit lower. Let's see if I can make it a little higher. Right about 190. Is that pretty good? I'll bring you back down.
Yeah, what is that? What's drilling in the background?
What in the background? Yeah, I see what.
Yeah, is there any way to turn that down?
That guitar sound. Is that what you want, less or more?
Oh, less.
Why are you turning the guitar on the air?
Oh, there it is. Boy, that's a dirty potentiometer. Listen to that. That's bad. Yeah, I got them a little bit less, and you're a little higher.
I was in a psychiatric hospital, and
Now
they
zero
didn't
you
play us
back up.
any music.
Oh, that's... See, I started thinking you actually sounded that way.
Which way? Which way is that? Well, no,
Minus 120.
No, this is a... Well, this is a little low.
Okay.
A little low.
Now you're at 0.
We went into the...
They just said they want to move on. Okay.
Goodbye, caller. Goodbye, caller. Say bye-bye.
Okay. Bad control.
Mr. Poseidon? Play the song? Okay, play the song. Are you ready? Is my mic on the air? A 1, a 2. I don't go to the dives downtown to tell bartenders my woes. I just mix myself up in martini. I contemplate my toes. Yeah, I got everything that I want. They tell me I can't lose, but none of them ever can tell me why I got suburban blues. This is the old man's music, Pink Floyd. They tell me all of their problems and I get so paranoid. I try as hard as I might, I just can't hurt myself in their shoes. They got their alienation and I got suburban blues. Oh yeah, suburban blues. It's your time, baby. Go muttering about my woman to an empty whiskey glass. Can't complain about your life when you're a white male, middle class. You see what it is that you're fighting, and brother, I got news. Your problem's as simple as ABC compared to suburban blues. Suburban blues. I'm kinda stuck, my analyst got it wrong. He says I'm perfectly normal, says I should just try to be strong. I gotta give him this, cause if I had to choose, I'd keep the suburban on the job and keep the suburban blues. Oh yeah. Bring it home, bring it home. So did you like it?
I don't know much of anything, I guess. Maybe this person would like to make a comment about that.
Yeah, we'll talk to you.
I hate it.
Do you? Hey, what do you think? What you got? Talk.
Hey, that's cool shit. That's real cool
All
stuff
right,
there.
that's enough of that stuff.
You know you can't say things like, well, things like that on the air. What you want? What you got? Talk.
I liked it.
Oh, that's better. Right.
Talk to me about my song, please.
That's not all
have
your
your
song.
levels up. There
Please,
we go.
talk to me about my song. What?
Huh?
Kim loved it.
I think we should go to a different caller.
Okay, here we go.
No, I like this one. I like this one.
Alex the pervert, so he may love it.
How did you like my song?
I'll let you guys decide on that.
Hey, you
Tell
know...
me about my song. Tell me what you liked.
I just loved it.
Oh.
I think we better switch to
Yes, this is scaring me.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello?
All right.
Hey, what you got?
Uh-oh, that's somebody's messing with it in there. Knock that stuff
Leave
off. You're
us
gonna ruin
alone.
it.
Look at the mess. All right, you're talking to the band.
Hello? Did you adjust your tone control, Alec?
I think that one's gone. Let's move along here.
Hello?
Yeah, that was Suburban Blues you just played, right?
Yeah, that was Suburban Blues.
Well, I want to really test your musicianship.
Really?
Can you play an A-flat melodic minor?
A-flat melodic minor?
Yeah.
Almost certainly and definitely not.
Really? Can you play a half-step, full-step diminished scale?
Absolutely not. Next caller. Hello?
That's pretty good.
Hey, what you got?
Well, that sounds like Martinez.
I'm experimenting with my brain.
What?
I'm experimenting
Oh, okay.
with my brain.
This is really weird.
That's a funny sound.
I mean...
Weird.
No, Pedram is experimenting with
We just played one simple little song. It's really
Let's
easy. And all
see
these
what
weird callers.
This does.
Simple song.
You know, I'd rather see
It's
what
totally
this does.
simple.
Am I on the air?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Hi,
and I'm
this is Ken
confused.
calling you now. Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
You're on over the edge. Can you give us your reaction?
Of course. Personally, I thought it sucked.
I thought it sucked too. I think we're going to dump
Well,
this song.
it did have a breathtaking sort of a feel to it, I will
We're
admit.
going to try to do something entertaining very soon. Please be patient if you could. I deeply apologize for this whole affair.
As soon as we leave, it'll be
That's
interesting. We'll
where
leave pretty
that
soon.
sound was coming from.
Don't worry, we'll be gone in a few minutes, so don't worry.
There, I'm zeroed up.
Yo, what you got?
Yo. No one.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Maybe we
that's-
can entertain
that's
you for a
my
while since
fault.
our music doesn't.
Apology accepted, Don.
I messed up. You start
Thank you.
over again. I didn't have you punched in.
Oh.
What
You
can I
know-
do
Now
for
go ahead.
Was I there at all?
No, now you are.
Yeah.
It was my fault. I don't know
You're,
how
you're
to
here
run
now.
the
We
board.
heard that.
It's okay, David. This is John. Hey, David.
Yeah. Sorry.
So much?
Yeah, somebody said my name enough, but that's embarrassing. It's over the air. It's show scam. Nobody says the whole name. Yeah. Why is it total silence in the background?
I'm already
Why
thinking...
is there no echo? Why are you guys just talking? Why is absolutely nothing going on?
Gordon?
Are you complaining about the way I run the world?
That's Gordon. That's Metallurgy.
the
Gordon
world.
Burke.
Oh,
I'll
over
tell you
the
his
edge of the
address and his phone
world.
number,
Oh
okay?
my
You can
God,
call
so
him. Metallurgy, he works at Cupertino Library. Stop by during hours and visit him.
I never go down there. Cupertino's such a place.
Yeah.
Midnight to 3. I got the day off. Or the night off.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Leave a message on his car.
Did you have anything important that you wanted to talk to the boss about?
Did you guys have anything important to do at all when you accepted the airtime?
Important? Airtime?
Hello?
Yeah, play some songs. Oh, play the extended version of Suburban Blues. Another blues song.
That works pretty good.
Oh, Cupertino.
Hello?
We had 2 blues songs, but the other one was hopelessly and utterly stupid.
I only know 2 chords, so leave me alone.
Oh, A flat. Maybe I can go a little closer to my little stereo here. The type that will give feedback over the phone.
I don't know any.
Let me ask you the same question. Genesis, now, if my research is correct, in 1977, is that when you received your awards?
Yes, it was.
If I push this button.
If you say so, yes, I think so.
Okay.
Hello?
We were the second band to receive it, that's all I know.
No, we were the first.
Yeah, I just thought of it as expressed something else.
What? Like what?
Nothing against you, but like...
Yeah. Let me just cop to it now. We're just making up these dates as we go along.
No, the medium
Okay, good. Sometime in the 70s, how about that? Sometime in the 70s. And was this something that you... The only way that I can kind of relate to this is that it's possibly like the American Grammys. Would that be close?
Yes, it is.
Not really, because it's not a kind of, it's not a showbiz award, you know what I mean? It's not a big thing that's sort of publicized, and there isn't a big TV program.
Calls.
It's quite a small event.
Telephone calls about shoes.
A strange thing happened to me there.
The point was that maybe this stuff is...
Caller, do you have something to say?
Yeah, the medium is inadequate to what you guys might want.
That's true.
You know, so do it with a paintbrush or something. But
Do it with a paintbrush?
Yeah, but don't abuse music like that.
I'm sorry. We were like walking down the street and we had guitars and they pulled us into that door
we gotta
and we
move
had to
on. He
perform.
hung
So
up.
I'm sorry. We'll be off the air soon.
There we go.
Hello?
Okay.
We got kidnapped. It's not our
Yes,
fault.
we're still here.
Hello, my silky-voiced companion.
Oh, not that one.
You're scared.
Hello?
Hi, listen, I just woke up. I overslept.
Phineas Narco!
Can you guys start the show over so I can hear from the beginning?
Phineas Narco. Oh, well, then we'll just get down and rewind it.
It's already 1:45. We want to go home soon.
Start the show?
Really?
Oh, okay.
We don't know any more chords, you know? Hello, hello, is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me.
I hate it.
Is there anybody home?
Listen, I've got the worst case of stomach flu ever. You know?
Come on, come on.
You ever seen the movie Aliens where the thing bursts out of the guy's chest? It's worse than that.
Alienation's for the rich.
I think everyone hates us, so maybe we should go now.
Are you taping this?
Oh, no, I'm not.
How's my David voice?
How's your David? I can't even tell it's from the real thing.
Well, could you? Could you speak?
You gotta watch that.
I don't know you, so maybe we should go to a different phone call.
Oh, well, I'm out of it. We're gonna, well, that's, well. Okay.
Bye.
Sorry about that.
Is there somebody here now, or what?
Because there's nobody here.
Gentlemen, ladies, whatever. Entertainment is a two-way street. If you want to be entertained, entertain yourself. Call us up, cut us down.
Yeah.
Ask the band questions of vital birth.
Cut us down many times.
Like why we don't have a triumphant video. Like you, for example.
We don't even have a bass player.
You, for example. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
It's a
Not too much. How's it going?
You guys sound pretty cool.
Really? Awesome. Thanks.
No, you're wrong.
I only what?
The only thing is that you described you guys to be really ugly, are you?
No, we're awesome looking. We're like Tom Cruise, but better.
But who's the best looking one in the band?
Me,
And who's this?
Tim.
Tim?
How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Awesome.
I'm Alec.
Where are you calling from? Alex here too.
I asked
She's
him for
awesome
phone
too.
numbers.
Is Gordon and Andy here too?
Gordon's right behind us, but he's a
You
dork.
identify yourself?
Do I have to?
Yes. Because I think this is the first positive phone call we've received. So.
Oh, well, Tim,
Uh huh.
I've never met you before, but I've met the other three.
What'd you say?
What?
This is Mindy.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Vicky.
No, Mindy.
Oh, Mindy. Oh. I'm sorry.
It's Becky. Becky. Oh. Hi.
Terry.
So it's
I'm
what,
sorry.
Wendy?
No, Mindy.
Mindy. Hi.
Okay, Lindy.
I'm sorry. I'm hard of hearing. So I'm sorry.
So talk to us about this couch of yours.
Excuse me?
Talk to us about this couch of yours.
He's the weird one.
Well, it's really comfortable.
So
Oh.
Andy tells me.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, did you
how's
have
it
any
hanging,
positive
you guys?
input?
Huh?
Did you have any positive input?
I just told you guys are cool.
Thank you. But I think someone paid you to say that, so I don't know.
I know somebody.
I don't think you're being totally honest. So
No, I'm being totally honest. It was really cool.
we punish people who are
You're hearing your
dishonest.
voice on the air, are you? Well, that's good. Next.
Well.
Hello?
Oh, like, no one totally paid me to say this, but you gotta, like, totally dishing, you know? Like, are you going to Encino or anything like that? Totally. Mm-hmm. No, Encino, not Mendocino. Like,
He
totally.
goes to school in Tennessee.
It's, like, awesome. Oh, my God, you guys are so awesome.
I think you're lying.
No, I'm not. I've never told a lie in my whole life.
Except right now.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm lying. Oh, you guys like to do this.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
awesome. So awesome.
We're coming out with a demo soon, I think.
Awesome. Good. Good shit.
Yeah, here's a song. It's not very good, but we'll play it anyway. Bye.
They checked out the musician. And they said in every case where the patient got worse, the musician had a quirk in his personality. He had emotional problems. He needed mental treatment. They bring in a different musician, having played the same music for the same patient, completely different response. The conclusion is what I want you to get. The conclusion of the study was this: what the musician believes affects the listener, even if the musician never says a word. What the musician believes affects the listener. Music has a mental effect. Now, I want to take just a couple of minutes here, and I don't want to take long, to talk about rock performers and writers and what they believe.
All this because you are usually hearty, jovial, and an extrovert.
First of all, I have a record by Joan Baez. This particular record is not even a rock record. She sings rock songs, but this particular record is not a rock record. It's just a folk record. Joan playing the guitar for herself and singing folk songs. Incidentally, there are none of these so-called spiritual songs. All this trend to go into the modern, sacred, religious things. Now, there are none of those songs on this record. I want to read you what it says on the back cover of the record, all right? A friend of mine told me it would be risky to write about Jesus. I'll risk it.
That baby's whining is driving me crazy.
Military, sports, mechanical and tools.
The Beatles taught you to dig yourself and create a self-world. A world based on mysticism, on drugs, on being what you are. Rock became a religion. LSD became a... If you put a little 3 or 4-year-old girl down in front of a record player with that record on and watch her motions, you'll know the music is wrong. You don't have to train a kid to know those motions. They're automatic. As Time magazine has said, rock by its very beat and nature is implicitly and inherently sexual.
Putting women in passive position
On MTV.
having all these guys, these 4 guys in groups, hundreds, thousands of them.
On MTV. On MTV.
And then getting in the, the chick in the passive position to either fuck.
On MTV. On MTV. On MTV.
Welcome to the cultural big fight.
And celebrating freedom from any restraint. One other thing you want to mention about rock music?
If you disagree with your parents, talk with them kindly.
And then we'll pull the whole thing in together.
Give them some time to think about what you have said.
But one big thing about rock music that we have not mentioned is that it's loud. It's loud. No question about it. The kids say if it ain't loud, it ain't no good, and they're right. Let me play the beginning of Superstar for you.
What you say may cause them to change their minds. If it doesn't, don't talk about it anymore. If you keep talking, you will only frustrate yourself and make your parents angry.
Maybe Mom is right. Maybe I do need to get rest.
You may whine because you want attention. You may want your parents to notice you. You may need to have them spend some time with you. But whining will not get you the kind of attention you want or need.
Dad spends so much time with the baby. Maybe if I whine, he will give me some attention.
Sounds. Sounds paint a picture.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Sounds can make you laugh.
Hello? Am I there? Hello. If I could have a little bit of strummage. I'd like to give a brief disclaimer on this song. The song's called Jesus is My Friend. And so if you consider this against your personal theology, if it offends you, good. Get us banned, please, anywhere, and make it public. And with that, we'll start the song. It goes something like this. It goes, Jesus is my friend. Oh, I said Jesus, yes, Jesus is my friend. I said Jesus is my friend. Jesus is my friend. Yeah. He's coming home home the other day. Had a bag of chitlins, livers, and gizzards, and just enough moon pies to feed me and some of my kids. Got 20 of them, don't you know? Brought that bag on home, set it in on their table, and I said, kids, come on in. Got some lizards and gizzards. Got a couple chitlins. Yeah, and there might even be 1 or 2 moon pies in there. Hallelujah, they opened up that bag and looked in there. And there was enough chitlins. There was enough livers and gizzards, and there were so many moon pies to keep us fed till Friday. Yeah, and I knew. I looked up to heaven and I said, Jesus, Jesus is my friend. Yeah, sing it with me now. Oh, I said, Jesus, Jesus is my friend. Oh, Jesus, Jesus is my friend. Hallelujah. Please sing it with me. Jesus, Jesus is my friend. Jesus, Jesus is my friend. Jesus, Jesus is my friend. Sing along with us, all of you out in Radio Land. Jesus, singing, Jesus is my friend. Oh, Jesus, Jesus is my friend. Jesus is my friend. Sometimes he even does my taxes.
If this fellow's just a part of the generation gap, he just doesn't understand us kids.
I hate it! Hate it! I hate it! Hate it! I hate it! Hate it! I hate it! Hate it!
Rock and roll music leads to a destruction of the normal inhibitory mechanism of the cerebral cortex and permits easy acceptance of immorality and disregard of all moral norms.
In color, in color. Mostly his face. Music with pictures.
And as I say, I'm no psychiatrist, I don't pretend to be. But I do work with teenagers, and I think I got a couple answers for you. Number one.
Give me a moron with talented hands.
rock music to escape from reality.
Call
And particularly a sense of
448-4425.
Why is his voice all funny?
Hello. Hello?
Hello?
Tell us, were you offended by our last song? Hello?
Did you even care about our last song? Not that one on the record.
I think we ought to take the next caller.
I think so.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
Push the button.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello?
Is
Hi.
there anybody
Hi.
there?
How are you guys?
We're
How are
doing
you? Happy.
just fine.
How are you?
Were you offended by our last song?
No,
Why not? Don't
No
you know
particular
anybody
reason.
who would be offended by that song?
Huh?
The last one you just played?
Not the disco one, but
The
Jesus
Jesus
is my
Christos friend song.
the disco song. We have no responsibility.
Oh,
So riddle me this. If a firefighter fights fires, what does a freedom fighter fight? And say that 18 times fast.
I don't think so. I'll get
Okay.
you outside.
Oh, we don't have
Hey,
fun.
what happened to your bass player?
He died last
We never had one.
Oh, you never have?
No.
Yeah, our plane crashed
You
like
know
in
what?
the desert, and we had to eat him to survive.
And no one wants to join our band.
Choking his own mucus.
No, you guys
Yeah.
are pretty cool.
What?
I said you guys are pretty cool.
You think so?
Well, he was dead already.
Can you find a bass player for us?
No, I don't really know any.
Oh, okay, that's okay. All right.
I'll bet
Gosh.
you do.
Yeah, we know one.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah, we'll discuss this later.
you're just trying to protect him by concealing his name.
Everett. Right? Everett Church?
Really?
Yeah.
Does he play like? Who does he play like?
He just moved in here from Connecticut.
Hey, answer this. If a vegetarian eats vegetables, what does a humanitarian eat?
Uh-oh.
If con is the opposite to pro, is Congress the opposite of progress?
Yes.
See, and they call us a not very philosophical band, but we explore the truths of the universe with you, our dear fans.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, what's this for a lack of enthusiasm, huh?
Just do it.
Yeah,
You don't
I
have
think
to
it
take
was
this.
like the 1500 rings I got.
If tie and untie are
You guys trying to
opposites,
keep that sweet guy off
Gordon,
the radio?
she's talking. Huh?
You guys trying to keep that one sweet guy off the radio?
Who?
What?
Oh, that one guy you keep hanging up on.
I don't know. Who are you talking about?
gosh, oh my, I think we're gonna have to take another caller.
I don't know. This is getting scary. Bye. Hello.
Hello, I like your song.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was going to make another request.
Okay. What?
Can you sing a song about Bob?
Bob.
Bob?
I hate it.
We don't have
So I don't care if you hate it.
We got a song about Buddha. Is that good enough?
Well, it's close, but I'm like really into this Bob Dob.
Bob. Shut up. Someone used to call our keyboard player Bob in high school, so maybe he knows a song or two.
Bob Fierro?
He's not with you right now, though.
Yeah, he's in the other room. He's trying to act all professional.
He's trying to hide from the
Yeah.
from the microphones.
Oh, was he setting up equipment?
Huh?
Was he setting up equipment?
Oh, he's got his equipment
Oh,
right
he
here.
thinks he can set up equipment. I don't know.
Yeah, he's gesturing a portion of his anatomy, saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, you want to see my equipment?"
He's just showing us his favorite finger. That's all.
Ooh.
Shut up. His favorite finger is like it's kind of interesting.
But anyway,
Hey, caller.
Hey, how can caller? How can
No.
how can a slim chance and a fat chance be the same, while a wise man and a wise guy are opposites?
Mull that one over.
Yeah.
Can't read this one. It's got a
song that you were playing earlier.
Uh-huh.
Backwards, what would it say?
What were we saying? In which song?
Jesus is my friend.
You have to talk to the singer.
What about it?
Well, if you played it backwards, what would it be saying?
Oh.
No, anyway, so refer to
Zip.
that bass
Herb zip ashum boo. It's satanic.
Shut up.
Okay.
How about you? Hello, you're on the air.
If you get corn oil from corn, where do you get baby oil?
Oh, he's got a comeback.
Let's see if we got it here. I think it's gosh.
Uh-oh. We don't have that on our answer list.
No, we don't. Let's write
Sorry.
that down.
Next caller. Bye.
Thank you very much for
Bye.
sharing that with us. Next. Bye. Hello.
I want to hear that song Box by Death Officer. Can you do that?
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you. That was very.
You're on the air. And if you ask if you're on the air, we're going to hang up on you immediately.
To speak.
You're
Speak, my child.
We create all of our own. Thank you.
They call it an apple because in honor of Eve.
Oh, that's a tape.
Who's the first human being?
That's a
Who's
tape.
the first human being that God made?
Go in the future. Shut up. I can't hear
You
him.
mean hang up on?
There you are.
Shut up. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, I got a question.
Uh-huh.
You know, well, I figured I'd ask some questions like, you know, like they do in music and everything. So, like, imagining that you guys are like new kids from the block, I'd probably say something like, what's your favorite color? No, what's your favorite color?
Excuse me?
What's your favorite color?
Who's my favorite cellist?
Color. What's your favorite color, baby?
Color.
Yeah.
Blue.
Okay, what kind of car do you drive?
I don't drive a car. I just mooch off my friends.
That's what I do.
What's your dream day like?
My dream date?
And I can't
Bye. Goodbye.
When you go to a deli.
Hello.
This is Dixon Ticonderoga, and Uncle Buck is Jesus Christ.
Good.
I know he is.
Hello.
America sucks.
I know.
Whoa. Wait, we got a point here. We got.
Wow. This whole band is falling down and they can't get up.
I know.
Just a moment.
Where?
Yes.
The tape. Here it is. Here.
Can you?
Okay.
Okay. Well.
I understand,
Can you
but
speak in
I
a
understand.
accent?
I understand we have to go to another caller.
Yes, I do.
But we have to go to another caller, okay?
Receiving signals from the netweb right
Yes.
now.
Hello.
Here we go.
The first human.
First human being that God made and said, hey, there you are, Garden of Eden. You do anything you want
Squeeze in there.
in the Garden of Eden. Go for it.
Was that Ronald Reagan?
You can do anything you want except there are two food and drug regulations.
Uh-huh. Theodore Roosevelt.
See that tree there? You may not touch the fruit of that tree. That's it.
Okay.
Well, look out! I'm falling towards the.
I think you're.
Ooh! I hit the phones. Yes.
Suicide prevention.
Suicide prevention. Yes. Why are you calling suicide prevention?
I'm ready to just jump off the bridge.
Why are you calling KPFA?
This isn't suicide prevention.
Gentlemen, step aside. I can handle this. Sir,
Hello.
why are you ready to jump? Talk to me. Come on, talk to me.
I can't pay my rent. I'm hooked on drugs. My parents just died.
Okay. Just calm down and.
All right,
Well,
so
I'm gonna
how
send. You ever see Lethal Weapon with Mel Gibson? I'm gonna send him over and he'll handcuff you and jump off.
It'll be homicide, not suicide. That's how we handle things.
No, look.
Take him with you.
Look, how high is the building you're on now?
And you're overreacting.
2 stories.
2 stories?
And you're overreacting.
Look, you're just gonna injure yourself to death. Or not to death.
You might almost die. Close.
Just gonna be in pain. And
Yeah.
Geraldo, it's a terrible life. Just
Yeah. Mel Gibson's coming.
End
Okay.
it now, kind of like this.
Okay, bye.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, when are you guys gonna play some more music, man?
Very soon.
What? We play music?
We're very soon.
Shut up.
I heard that you were. No, don't take this wrong, but I heard you were something like.
I've already taken it wrong, my friend.
I can't hear you.
What
was that? Okay.
Shut up.
And I haven't heard anything yet that had any plungers in it.
Pointers? We were
Plungers.
So, why do we have a
Shut up.
Oh, here she comes. She's a plunger.
Goodbye, sir. Thank you for calling.
Oh, we have plenty of plungers. Plunge this. Next.
The United States sucks.
Excuse me?
Throw back on the United States. It sucks.
So burn a flag and have done with it. Hello.
Jesus walked into a crowded motel that laid down 3 gallons. Can you put me up for the night?
Just
You have a sick mind, sir.
Really
I
quickly.
heard that Lenny Bruce
Is not afraid.
Elvis were at a party.
And
Then they walked into the bar.
and they wrote a song about it. You know.
I believe 120%. Believe me, I read it.
You know.
Or did you have something?
That's great. It starts with an earthquake,
Hello?
birds and snakes and airplanes. Lenny Bruce is not afraid.
He's standing and he can't sit down.
I really tend to think that it's time to hang up on.
I think we've gotten
Hello.
Fallen, and I can't get up.
Yes, we know.
We're sending help right away, Mrs.
Mel
Keller.
Gibson.
Hello.
Shut up.
Hello.
Hello, goodbye.
I think it's time to end you. Hello. Insult the band. Hello.
Call me up and cut me down. I'm metallurgy.
And that tree there, you shall not touch the fruit of that tree. It is a controlled substance.
You're taping at us again. We really don't like that. Hello.
I'm just stunned. How horrible.
He's getting real close.
Here comes the camera.
You know, Buddha had...
I guess everyone's
like
getting
this.
kind of bored.
I'm fallen, and I can't get up.
Tell us something we don't know.
Ooh, these people are quick. Damn quick.
And I feel
Shut up.
His Gordon Burke's mouth looks like a hot dog.
My
Goodbye.
mouth looks like a hot dog.
It looks like a hot dog.
Are you gonna say
It's
something?
dumb.
Are you gonna insult us?
No one even wants
Okay, do it. Insult.
insults everywhere. But not an ego booster in sight.
No ego boosters for you guys.
I've got my
Can't
finger.
hear you.
I've got my
You
finger.
can't hear me?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to talk louder.
Do you have a question?
Is this Carol or Olivia?
No, neither one. Not at all. Melissa.
What's your question?
Hi, Mrs. K.
What are your influences?
Influences?
Yeah.
I like
LSD.
I like Lenny Bruce.
We take it. Oh, ho-hos. Definitely.
Ho-hos.
Definitely. lots of
Sugar.
ho-hos. Ho-hos. Definitely ho-hos. Don't
Leonard Bernstein. We
I
like
want to do it because it's a lot of lights.
Leonard
And I know
Bernstein.
that when I'm calling the show, I like to have it answered, and this is probably the reason.
This is Dick Snyder's sample insult here. I hate your fucking guts.
Shut up. Shut up.
That's enough of that.
No, not enough.
Yes.
Hello.
The first chapters of the Bible, the Christian Bible,
Uh-huh.
the Bible, they're telling you, don't tamper with your brain.
We don't.
You say, how do you know that?
Cause I don't know.
Okay, I'll insult you, sure. This is horrible. Insert quality programming now, or I'll be all over you like a smell.
You are a smell, a bad one.
What? Speak up!
I think.
If I just meet him, if he had a chance to get to know the real me, and we'd fall in love, and he'd marry me, and he'd take me to his castle in England, and my horse on the floor, and I'd wear a long, beautiful
I think it's time for a song. Would you agree, Crosby?
No, I certainly don't, but I don't see how we have any choice at all.
Yes, yes. Totally breathtaking.
Let me read a couple of testimonies to you. Here's one from a girl.
In a little
This is
while.
a guy who got saved just last July 1970. He says this: I was in the business of shoplifting anywhere from $100 to $200 worth of stuff a day. He said, what in the world was he shoplifting that much for? He had a dope habit. And on a certain kind of drugs, you almost have to have that much to get by. And he had a habit. When my conscience started to take over, rock music was my escape. It took away my guilt.
Yes.
He says that rock music was the thing that made him forget he was so guilty. When I was in Dallas, Texas just last fall, and then in Texas, which is right outside of Dallas. friend of mine who works at a juvenile home brought 60 boys from the juvenile home with him. 30 of the boys were such bad cases that they had to bring 6 armed guards to watch them. They sat right down here in the front.
Sounds can make you scared. Sounds create a mood.
The West is just too violent. They never have made peace. And now we think the time has come for action from the East. The messes that you're making, such a pitiful disgrace. It's time we stuck a hand in to civilize the place. Drums? It's the Blitzkrieg for Buddha, believe it or die. You better shave off all your hair and start eating humble pie. You can try to resist us, come bring on your worst. But inner peace will find you if we have to kill you first. Some people are unsure about the message that we're teaching. It doesn't sync with all of Buddhist teaching. You must abyss the part where pages with their curled says when you reach nirvana, impose it on the world, cause it's the Blitzkrieg for Buddha, believe it or die. Better shave off all your hair and start eating humble pie. You can try to resist us, come bring on your worst, but inner peace will find you if we have to kill you first. Oh, to be worried, yeah, don't be distraught. This world is illusion, like dear old Buddha taught. Detachment's the key, the dear old fat man said. And if you're not detached, well then we'll just attach your head. It's the Blitzkrieg for Buddha, believe it or die. You better shave off all your hair and start eating humble pie. You can try to resist us and bring out your worst, but inner peace will find you if we have to kill you first.
Don't whine if you want attention. Do these things instead. Tell your parents kindly that you need some attention. If your parents are not able to give attention to you right away, set up a time when they can be with you.
Oh, the kid, he'll go to a rock party or a rock festival, and he'll turn the music up so loud it about drives him crazy.
And affect the emotions.
Then he comes home in the car and he turns on either the tape deck or the radio as loud as it'll go.
Images in sound.
To the rock station, and then he gets home to his house and he goes into his bedroom and closes the door and turns on the hi-fi or the radio again as loud as it'll go. Still afraid to face himself, see? They're trying to escape from reality. They're trying to escape the guilt that they know. Did you know that God has instilled in every one of us a sense of guilt when we do wrong?
Listen to this sample production.
Number 2, many kids are using rock music as a domination substitute.
Then wait for that time to come and do not bother your parents while you are waiting.
This special time with Dad is really neat. I'm glad I waited for it.
Carl Wilson of the Beach Boys, Chad Stewart, Dave Clark, Dennis Wilson of the Beach Boys, Sammy Davis Jr., Andy Williams, Roger Smith, Jane Fonda, and Frank Sinatra.
You see, what do you mean by that?
Sagittarius, you are the lucky ones.
I mean that every teenager wants to be dominated by somebody or something. Now, parents and even teenagers, maybe you don't believe that, but that's true. I told you I have some teenagers in my house.
We're going to paint a sound picture for you right now.
Many times when the teenager argues with his parent, it's because he really wants the parent to be strong enough to tell him what's right.
We're going to paint a sound picture for you right now.
And as I said before, they don't want you to holler at them. They just want you to say, this is the way it's going to be, and we're charged with the responsibility of rearing you, and we're going to see that you do right.
You may whine because you are bored. You may not have anything to do, and you may think that whining will get your parents to entertain you.
The average teenager doesn't get in his home. I read an article in Ann Landers a while back, and there was a mother wrote in, she said, I have 2 teenagers, one 15 and one 16.
When you're bored, it will only make things worse.
They're constantly at each other's throats. They tear each other's hair, they scratch each other, they fight each other, they bite each other. Said, I'm afraid they're going to kill each other.
I'm bored.
I take the records that they have in their house. The kids have stacks of records. I show them the filthy words. I show them the neurotic words. I show them the atheistic words in them. I can't control what my kid needs to.
My feet on the ground, I got to keep from going round. Recruiters always at my door, want me to fight a foreign war. I got to keep them all at bay. I got to say, just go away. I said, no, 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 no. I said, I am not the reggae man. I said, reggae man. I said, no, 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 I'm not the reggae man. I got to ride the bus all around now. Always got to go downtown. I got to find some work on the job now. I can't afford to skip a day. Don't get to live no legends any day. They cross my path and they go away. I got to get back on the bus now, to set back my tears flowing down. I said, no, 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 no. I said, I am not the reggae man. I said, a reggae man, a reggae man. I said, no, 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 I'm not the reggae man. There is no hope for the modern youth. Anyway you cut it, it looks like a tough road ahead. If you can solve any one of my problems, you can win the Nobel Prize. But you can't do that, you can't do that. I say you can't do that, man. No way. I said, no, 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 no. I said, I am not the reggae man. I said, reggae man, reggae man. I said, no, 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 I'm not the reggae man. I tell you what I am. This is not reggae. No, 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 no. This is not reggae. This is redneck reggae. This is redneck reggae. But now the redneck reggae is what you got to do when you're not killing gummies and you feel so blue. You stand up with the music, man, it makes you want to sing. You know the redneck reggae is a real fine thing. You make believe the music is a come from your soul. You sit back and relax and you take a few steps. When you hear about the danger like a poverty, you can't say better than if it happened to me. You watch the Ronald Reagan, you feel so smug. You go into the kitchen and you give your wife a hug, and when she sees you in the kitchen, it's a real surprise. You've been there all day, baking your apple pie. She cooks your meat and potatoes, you eat it all, and then you beat up on your wife because they're too much salt. When you go on to bed at the end of the day, you pray with Jerry Falwell and you feel okay. Lean over in the bed, kiss your wife goodnight. She is on your left and your shoulders on your right. And when you're laying there snoring in your big fat bed, you got the redneck ring. Still a ring in your head, I say your head. Not there again, man, but I got to follow the plan. Just to keep my feet on the ground, I got to keep from going round. I said a reggae man. I said no, I'm not a reggae man. No. You know, Rasta man. I cannot be a Rasta man. I say Rasta man. I cannot be a Rasta man.
Maybe if I won, Mother will find
It's within the business, so it's a very different feeling to the Grammys, I think.
Okay. We're going to go across the large pond now because we've got a call from WBCN in Boston. And let's go to that. Brian, are you there?
If the plural of goose is geese, is the plural of moose meese?
Listen.
Do you accept the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior?
Good. What,
Question is status quo. Is that okay?
This is Rob from Santa Rosa again.
Just listen to what's
I mean, not
indicated
Santa
by
Rosa,
the
Santa
stars for
Barbara.
you.
The greater Santa
Absolutely.
Barbara area.
All
Thanks for
right,
him and Isla Vista.
Can-
And just wanted to see if the show has been going great.
Remember Van Beethoven just did a cover of one of your songs.
A teetering or kind of a wimpy show or whatever. I hope not, because
Pictures of Mastic
pretty much
Men.
every show is so great. But,
What do you think about that?
When I take control of my teenagers listen to, they don't stay in my house any longer.
Anybody that covers one of my songs must be a hero. I thought it was...
What? Well, the nice gentleman earlier was said he would tell me about real estate in Olympia, Washington, but now he's not there.
Quite good, actually. I quite liked it. Yeah, I do have a copy as well.
No announcer, just sounds.
Do you
All
like
right.
it?
Thanks a lot, bud.
It's all right. Didn't answer the question.
All right. Well, let's hear that particular song now. We're going to go to Pictures of Matchstick Men. You're listening to Nebworth 1990 live from
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
London, England, in the BBC studios on the Westwood One radio. How many B's are in that thing? Four will do. He'll be back in the artiste area, where you have to have like the special laminated pass, right? And are you guys going to let us back there? Or probably you have to be over 40 to get back in.
well, you didn't answer my question.
Sorry.
Oh, please don't do this. I'm calling from a long distance.
Well, gee, let's be on.
What is your question for Pipe Dream?
What is my question for Pipe Dream?
Yeah.
Okay,
This is the Pipe Dream 2 show, unfortunately.
Pipe Dream 2.
Show, unfortunately.
You know, David, we're going to play a song.
What is the unfortunately part about?
Well, it's just because they're so darn bad.
So I'm not really missing anything, am I?
Oh, no, you're not missing anything. Aren't you the person I'm not going to have anything more to do with?
Well, I think so.
All right. Well, since you're back, What do you have in mind?
Well, I just wanted to know if I'm
Missed
missing
anything.
a bad
Right.
show,
Well,
or if I'm missing a good
yes,
show.
you're missing a very bad show.
Ooh.
That's for this experience that we're having right
Well, then I guess I'm lucky to be far away from it.
I guess you are. I mean, I wish I was.
This is something I didn't know about
What has
you.
been
that
going
you
on?
Oh, a lot of bad music and a lot of bad talking. I guess
pilot.
that about covers everything you can do.
License.
I have now, yeah. I hadn't
Except
then when we
for
wrote the song.
sounds. We've had some very bad sounds, too. So I would say overall we've had bad sounds, bad music, and bad talk.
So
Yeah,
this
that's
is
because I was
Crosby
always
again?
late every day.
Yes,
So
this is.
Of Crosby, Stills, Hash and Dung.
they're flying, and
No, but you have a fixed wing license and.
Whoops.
So I thought you have fixed wing license.
Anyway.
Right?
That's about how it's been going. Whoops. Well, anyway, that's about how it's been going. Whoops.
Now,
Well,
Helicopter's supposed to be
anyway.
kind of difficult
Well,
to learn.
whoops.
Is that-
And that's about how it's been going.
I don't think so.
I think you've got a good tack on it.
Well, it's
Even
quite
though you
easy.
can't hear it, which is good for you.
just takes a couple of days to get used
Not
to
so
the
good
idea.
for us here, stuck in the studio
You know, the first couple of days you
with
think,
Pipe
I'm never
Dream
going to
2,
get this.
unfortunately.
But then you
Show,
do.
unfortunately.
You
Show,
soloed and-
unfortunately. Whoops, well, that's how it goes anyway. Whoops, anyway. Right. Clear your throat, and that's it. Anyway, too bad. Show,
The
unfortunately.
network as we learn to fly the airway.
And if you could understand that, you probably understand the rest of this terrible show. Hello? Yes, go ahead,
You
I'm
got
here.
played on British
hi.
radio.
Yes?
Well, it's not as bad as you think.
Oh, I think it's just about as bad as I think.
For the reason that they
I
thought
wouldn't
you were
call
an
it
American
unfortunately.
band.
You see, I think bad.
Well, you
And
shouldn't
then when
think so negatively.
I think badly.
They found out you weren't an American band. That
That is, I think badly.
hurt you. Is that
Well,
correct?
there were a few jocks that felt we were
That
American
is,
and we were very
well,
fiscadelic, so we had to give
anyway,
them
yeah,
a
exactly.
That's how it's going, right. You have it too.
And we
It's
were very
called the
cool
Pipe
with it.
Dream 2 Show, unfortunately, disease, and everyone who calls seems to get it very shortly. It consists of clearing your throat and saying, well,
I think when we were
anyway,
singing on TV,
and that's about it. That's how it goes, because
and it went nicely.
Badly.
So we were very unfashionable after that, so we had to work our butts
So,
off. Is that all right?
so,
Or butts as
right,
bottoms, as we
anyway.
say in England.
Anyway.
So we had to
Right.
work our bottoms off.
Continue.
yes, I wish you would, because I'm running out of ideas.
So really, get back.
I think badly. Hello?
Like the early 90s people.
You're playing something very low, way down there.
Smile more and not talk so much, but sometimes I just want to kill these
That should be great.
That's better. That's the
Jack.
kind
Yeah,
of
we're
material
going
we
to,
need to
we're just
really
moments away
uplift
now
the whole
from,
scene around here. Well, let's try this one.
And,
well, anyway.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
Nothing.
I'm going to Iraq in a couple weeks.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You've been drafted.
Actually, I just want to go down there.
Well, I think you'll have a very fine time. If I were you, I would take some sun repellent.
Actually, I was going to bring some
Sunscreen.
tapes of Star Trek The Next Generation over there.
Hey, that was a good one tonight, wasn't it?
Did you see that one?
Was that the first one ever?
Yeah, that was the very first one. That tomorrow will probably be the...
Part 2, right. That was really good. I never saw that before, and that's like a lot better than a lot of the later ones. I guess they put a lot into it and had a lot of time to work on it, and that's how it goes. It's the same with records, you know, everybody's first record's their best
I gotta
record.
get some, titles, where it's in Iraq or Kuwait or however you do that subtitle stuff.
I don't think so.
So they can watch it.
Why? What's different?
I think it would turn them around for sure.
Star Trek will change the world eventually.
I think with a few more shows like this shipped over there, we could get them all thinking badly.
My teenagers know I love them.
All the creatures was a skiffle group.
I was in love.
No announcer, just sounds.
What I'm trying to show you is this whole rock culture, and I could go down the line with one name after another. The whole rock culture is not only atheistic in their approach, but they are outright anti-God and anti-Christ and anti-anything that's spiritual. And if you become a part of that culture, you're going to end up thinking just like they do, because what the musician believes affects the listener. And I believe one of the reasons we're having trouble with so many of our teenagers in every area is this very thing. They have come under the domination. They have made these folks their idols. They have followed their thought processes. They've listened to their music until they've been saturated with it. No wonder they fight with which it began has been transmuted into a vast, yawning sense of futility. And there seems no way out.
Don't whine when you are bored. Do these things instead. Remember that you are responsible for keeping yourself busy. It is not up to anyone else to entertain you. Talk with your parents. Tell them politely that you are bored. Ask them to suggest things for you to do.
Lyric 7. Oh God, or oh fate, why am I so ugly? Why am I so ugly? I have an ugly chin. It falls away.
Have you heard of the audio analgesia? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Oh, few you do, that's good. Audio analgesia is the use of sound.
And it's gone and it'll never come back.
As an anesthetic.
It's wasted all the time.
You Sagittarius will be doing some extra traveling, at least one long trip. If the opportunity arises to take a trip with your family or some other family, don't turn it down. It should be a lot of fun.
My head, looking at the ground. Tears, stupid tears, bring me down.
This year there'll be some extra focus on your home life. You may begin to have more parties at home.
How could you know?
Folks may want to stay around.
Out to the wind, that's where my love goes.
But that can be good.
And it brings me down.
They'd be able to handle any emergencies that might come up.
Into an arm.
Sound adult pain. The place you're most likely to find it is in a dentist's office. If you go to a real modern, up-to-date dentist, instead of taking that needle that looks about that long and stick it in your mouth and out the back of your neck.
No announcer, just sounds.
It feels like that's what he's doing. What he does is he takes a set of earphones and puts them on your head. He puts a double control in your lap. As he starts drilling on your tooth and you begin to feel the pain, all you do is turn the volume up until the pain cuts out. You say, does it work? So I asked my dentist, Dr. David Whiting in Greenville, South Carolina. He was at Ohio State University when they were doing the initial research in it. I said, does it work? He said, if you're like 80% of the people in the world, it'll work. You won't have to have anything else, no anesthetic, just the sound, and you won't feel a bit of pain. 80% of the world. He said, if you're like 15%, you'll have to have a little local anesthetic. He said, if you're like the last 5% of the people, the sound won't affect you at all. You have to have complete anesthetic. So he said, if you're like 80%, you're completely out of it. I said, well, how does it work? He said, we don't know. He said, there's no anatomic reason for it to work. There's no nerve connection between your tooth and your ear. I said, well, there must be some explanation. He said, we believe, of course, that part of it is distraction. But he said another part of it is what we call nerve jamming. It actually dulls the pain so that you don't feel it. We had He said, we believe, of course, that part of it is distraction. But he said another part of it is what we call nerve jamming. Nerve jamming. Nerve jamming. It actually dulls the pain so that you don't feel it.
Jam, 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 jam,
jam. He said, I watched those people in their heathen rituals. He said, we used to go and sit on the bush on the side and watch them. We watched them make human sacrifice. He said, I've seen them take knives and cut themselves and they wouldn't bleed. I've watched them put darts through different part of their bodies and they don't seem to even feel the pain.
It is extremely undistinguished.
I always wondered why.
Anything looks better.
Here's one of the early Beatles songs called Twist and Shout.
Hang on, you're clean. Fine. Hang on a second.
The two basic elements that are being used are tension and relaxation. Tension and relaxation. And you have to have some kind of balance of the two. By balance, I don't mean you have to have equal proportions of the two. Any more than when you sat down to supper tonight, you see it, yeah, let's see, I'll have 8 ounces of potatoes, 8 ounces of peas. I know it's going to be old-fashioned, and I know it is. But now the basis is the same. Here's what I want to show you. If I said nothing else except what I'm going to say right now, you'd have the basis for all rock music. If I went no further than what I'm going to go, I will go further. But I want to show you this, the basics.
Here's a suggestion. Help your father as much as possible this year. He may be having a rough time at work and
Yeah, am I going to be hearing any music?
need more peace, quiet, and rest at home.
That'd be nice.
Cooperate. He'll appreciate it. If your mother seems to be working harder than usual, she also would welcome any assistance you can offer.
Okay, guys. I forgot to
You know what they say there are alligators in the sewers? Alligators in the sewer.
Here, Tim, can you do these?
Dixon Ticonderoga is coming to kill metallurgy.
If you do not like your parents' suggestions, come up with something to do on your own.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not even interesting enough to make me sick.
Make sure that what you decide to do is all right with your parents.
You know there's a new band. They've just got back together. It's Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Plunger.
Yeah, we can hear that too.
We're back together now.
We love them. Here we go.
That's a good one. Here we go.
What if you ride your bike?
That's a good idea.
Back and hear the tale of a fateful trip. It started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The maid was a mighty mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure, 5 passengers set sail for a 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The ship took ground on the shore of this uncharted desert home, with Gilligan, the skipper too, the miller and his wife. The movie star, the professor and Mary Ann, they all live here in bamboo huts here on Gilligan's Isle.
Mr. Nobody.
You have been listening to Pipe Dream 2, well, really Pipe Dream 1.5, let's say. It's been a terrible show, and I deeply apologize for it. We hope you'll be with us again next week when we'll bring you, oh, I don't have a title yet, but something about Twin Peaks and David Lynch and all that stuff, you know? I'll think of something. And Babs will be with me, and Babs will be here after me too, because Hi-Fi Living follows in just a few moments. This is Crosley Bendick saying so long for Over the Edge and Pipe Dream, and let's do it again real far away.
Mr. Nobody. I think I'll call Karen to see if she wants to ride her bike with me.
You may whine because you are hungry, tired, or sick. When your body needs something or when it is not feeling well, you may become cranky. You may want to whine. When this happens, you must take care of your body. Eat some nutritious food if you are hungry. Get some rest if you are tired. Do what the doctor and your parents tell you to do when you are sick.
Dad was right. I was cranky because I was hungry. I feel better now.
You may whine because it is a habit. A habit is something you do so often or for so long that you do it without thinking. When whining becomes a habit, you will whine often without realizing what you are doing. To break the habit of whining, ask the people around you to help you.
You are connected with the universal mind. You are connected with the universal mind. You are connected with the universal mind. You are connected with the universal mind.
The key word, there are several key words to rock music, 3 of them to be exact, but the main key word to rock music is...
KPFA and KPFB in Berkeley, KFCF in Fresno.
Repetition.
You are connected with the universal mind. You are connected with the universal mind. You are connected with the universal mind.
Disconnected.